What about you?
Me?
Hi! Welcome to 406 Broncos. I'm Mac, and that's Dakota. I lost my train of thought. No, it is our picks right now for the next week. Someone home? So, should we get right down to it? Do we have anything to say before we do?
Nah, we'll just get these picks going. The one we had different, you won, because you picked San Fran.
Yep, I did pick San Fran.
They got smoked, so.
Yeah. Well, I watching them, man, I knew there was something about San Fran. I know there's something about
they're
kind
legit.
of Cleveland, but man, they're like all over the board.
They are. They're just an up and down team.
Okay, but let's start this off here. All right, well, we're not going to go with the Giants-Patriots. It already happened. But
Even though we both would have picked the Patriots for sure.
I think that's like 100% no doubt for anyone to pick them.
Yeah.
Get out.
Go.
Let's start it off. I'll start off with Panthers at Buccaneers. Ooh, man. That run game that the Panthers got going on right now, too.
Oh, yeah.
I think the Panthers could take this. Buccaneers will put up a fight. They always do put up a fight in their division. But the Panthers will take this.
This is a London game, too.
Oh, yeah.
So.
That's right. I forgot about that.
Yeah, so this one gets started off real early.
Well, I think CMC is going to go and show London what the run game's all about.
I'm actually going to take the Bucs in this one. I'm gonna try and do things a little different. I want to try and mix it up a little bit. Buccaneers do have some tough stuff, and I think that rookie quarterback is going to feel the heat from Shaq Barrett and some of that defense. And I think Winston might have a good game. So I'm going to go Buccaneers in this one. We got Redskins at Dolphins. This is the battle of the tank for Tua. Although we know, I doubt the Redskins would actually take Tua since they took Dwayne Haskins. But this is the 0-5 versus the 0-5.
Well, 0-4 against the 0-5. Dolphins had a bye.
Oh, yeah. Well,
the Owens.
Yeah. So somebody will emerge with their first victory and somebody will not. And that person that will get the victory is the Redskins. Because the Dolphins are just the biggest dumpster fire.
Poop.
Yeah.
I agree. Well, I'm not going to change it up at all. I mean, I wouldn't be completely just so shocked if they beat the Redskins since they are, and plus their coach got fired. The Redskins coach.
But sometimes that lights a fire under a team. Like there's just breath of fresh air.
That or they're gonna have to start kind of rolling, like they're gonna kind of get hit a bit on that. But we'll see. I'm gonna pick the Redskins though on that one as well.
Okay.
Saints versus the Jags. It's in Jacksonville. I'm just going to go with Saints because they have been looking good. Bridgewater's been looking real well. Even like they're talking on the radio too, just like how the defense, the Saints defense was putting up putting out again. What am I trying to say? Like the defense wasn't doing very well in the beginning, but Sean Payton has really stopped that, and now they're kind of turning it into not as many points against them. But I think the Saints will take that.
Yeah, Teddy Bridgewater's 3-0 as a starter right now with as a starter. Hold on. Okay. But they're saying Jalen Ramsey might be back this week. And I got to go with the legend of Gardner Minshew at home. I think the Jags pull off an upset here.
You're doing a couple of upsets.
Teddy Bridgewater, like I said, is 3-0. The luck it's not going to keep flowing.
No, but
at some point you got to lose, and I feel like if it's going to happen to a team that they're not expecting it to happen to. I'm going Jaguars. Bengals at Ravens. Bengals look pretty rough this year. O-line troubles, and they're going up against a really tough Ravens team in Baltimore. Going with the Ravens.
I'm going with the Ravens as well. I think Ravens just hit 200? No. They're 3-2 now. Or sorry, 500 is what I meant to say. They're 3-2 though, right? Yeah, they beat the Steelers.
I thought they were 2-3.
No, they were 2-2. Then they made 3-2 beating the Steelers.
Okay.
I believe so. I think the Ravens kind of had a little slump. I still think they'll have a slump, but the Bengals aren't a good enough team to beat the Ravens in my eyes. So I think that. Can you go back, please?
Just go ahead, keep talking. 3-2.
So
Right.
I think that the Ravens will take the lead on this one. Seahawks versus the Browns. This could be a good game.
It's really good.
It really could. It's in the Dog Pound, isn't it?
Yep,
Yeah, it's in Cleveland. But I'm gonna go with Seahawks. I think they're a lot more well-rounded team, and with Russell Wilson's now starting to become a good vet, and I think he'll probably chew up that defense.
Yeah, I gotta go with the Seahawks here. They're just firing on all cylinders. Their defense is looking pretty good, and they've beaten some pretty stout teams. However, I'm not counting the Browns out of this game. You know, they beat Baltimore. They've beaten some pretty tough teams. Well, who was the other one they won? They've only won 2, so it was Baltimore and then they.
Oh,
I don't remember.
I don't remember.
But you know, they've played good games. And then they've lost some that they shouldn't have, like lost as bad as they did. They've got some issues right now, so I'm taking the Seahawks with the issues.
This is a good game.
Yeah, we got Eagles at Vikings. This is gonna be a good game. We got two well-rounded defenses, and then basically, God, this is tough because Cousins had a good week last week. Wentz has been looking pretty decent.
Is the Diggs thing over, or is that still?
That's still kind of in the air and stuff. But you know what? I'm going to take the home team in this one. I'm going to go Vikings at home. I like that defense. I think they could shut them down. Vikings.
This is a really tough one for me.
And
yeah,
Dalvin Cook.
You want to switch it up with each other. I can totally see the Eagles. Well, they're kind of one too. Or like they're a good team, but they're losing weird games.
Mm-hmm.
This is a really tough one for me. I would, since the Vikings are at home, that's going to be a huge plus, and their defense is just stellar. But Eagles' defense is pretty good. Shoot, I got to go with Vikings. I literally, by talking,
You're tossing a coin in your head.
I have to go with Vikings at home. They are just lights out at home. That defense is just on fire. I just can't go against that defense right now.
Right.
Texans versus Chiefs. This could be a really good game as well. Chiefs are starting to kind of have a halter going on.
They're looking a little mortal.
Yeah. Colts really showed that. Even the game before that, they weren't the best. Who did they play before that?
Who, the Colts?
No, the Chiefs. They played someone. Oh, the Lions, and they almost lost.
Mm-hmm.
I'm going with. This is my upset. I'm going with the Texans at Arrowhead. I think they could do it.
Okay. I think I'm right there with you. However, we got to keep in mind the Texans have had some really rough games.
Yeah.
And they've lost some they've won some good, I don't know. They're another one of those teams that's just kind of like up and down. They've got a lot of talent, but it's not necessarily being utilized to its full potential. I am going to take the Texans just because I have a gut feeling DeAndre Hopkins has not had a good week since week 1. This is the week that he turns out. I think we're going to see a big game from DeAndre Hopkins and Deshaun Watson. Texans win it. A close one. Very close one.
Yeah.
Falcons at Cardinals. God, the Falcons have looked really rough this year.
Yeah.
And the Cardinals are,
Well,
the Cardinals.
They are probably one of the best teams that are 1-4. Like, they have so much talent too.
I know. And as much as I don't know. It's at the Cardinals, but I don't like that defensive matchup against Matt Ryan and all that power. I'm going with Falcons.
I agree. I'm going with. I'm going to go with the Falcons as well. I think they just have a lot more weapons. I think they're just more talented. Cardinals they've got talent, but there's also young talent there that needs to learn. This is gonna be weird too. It's like both these teams are almost the same color, and they're birds.
Yeah.
So you're not even gonna tell who's who in the audience. So, but yeah, Falcons for me. 49ers versus Rams. My gosh, there's some good games this week. 49ers versus the Rams. This is tough for me.
In LA.
Well, they don't have much home field, but I guess that's an advantage. LA has a lot of injuries going on. Their defense isn't looking as good. And I mean, there's some injuries going on in the 49ers. There's a groin issue with Kittle, so he's questionable.
I didn't know that.
Yeah. I'm not certain of all the injuries, but I think I'm still going to go with the 49ers. I'm still on the 49ers train. I think they could take them down. Plus, that defense isn't as good as it. Keep Talib's out.
Yeah. God, this is tough.
Gurley's questionable.
Yeah, the Rams do not look like the Rams of last year for sure, even though they retained a lot of talent and gained a lot of talent. And the 49ers, they're just hot and rolling. But I think they're going to pick up their first loss this week. I'm going to go with the Rams. Don't know why. I can't really explain it. I just think the Rams have lost a couple of games now. 2 in a row, isn't it? Rams?
Yeah, they lost to
the Seahawks
this last one. Yeah, and then who did they lose to? They lost to someone else before that, too.
Kansas City? They play Kansas City?
I don't know. So.
Although, I feel like they've lost 2 in a row, if my memory serves me right. But I think they're on, they need to have a win here. So, I'm going to go with you got hit over here.
Oh.
I'm going to go with the Rams in that one. We're looking up the Rams.
They lost the Bucks.
That's right.
Yep.
All right, next matchup is
Cowboys Jets.
No, it's tight. Oh yeah. No, you're right. Cowboys Jets. I'm gonna go Cowboys. They're really good at beating just the bad teams.
Yeah.
And this is a bad team, so we'll take Cowboys in this one.
I agree. Cowboys. I think they'll take this. Sam Darnold's back, but I don't think that's enough to let the Jets win. Cowboys defense pretty good. I think they could stop the Jets offense.
Yeah.
Other than that, yeah, there's nothing else to say more. Steelers Chargers.
Sunday Night Football.
Yeah. So Steelers are on their third string now. Mason Rudolph's got a concussion now. Yep. He's got a concussion, so they're on their third string. Chargers have had a bad slump, but they're still a pretty dang good team. I think Chargers are going to take this one. It might be closer than we think it is because Steelers always kind of like to make a close game anyways, but Chargers will pull out the win.
Yeah, it's very rare you're going to take a third-string quarterback to beat, a future Hall of Fame quarterback.
Yeah.
And I'm going to go with Rivers and the Chargers on that one. Monday Night Football, Lions at Packers. This could be a really good game. The Lions are a very, very, sneaky team right now.
Yeah, they're good.
They've got a good defense. Packers got a good defense, too. I'm going to have to go with Aaron Rodgers and the Packers, though. At home in Lambeau, Monday Night Football. Rodgers is always good in prime time. Going with the Packers.
I'm going with the Lions because the Lions are great at beating the Packers in prime time and division.
Okay.
So they play hard with their division, and they are the killer for the playoffs. So, and I think Matt Stafford and all of them can do it. Let's see a little T.J. Hawkinson too.
Yeah.
But I think the Lions will pull this one out. I think the record is the Lions are more than the Packers when they face each other. If I'm not wrong.
We have to look that up.
I have to look that up, but I'm pretty sure I heard that. We'll see. But I'm going to pick the Lions. And then, Titans versus the Broncos. Broncos.
Yeah, we're going to go Broncos. You know it. And a little shout out to our friend Robert, who's going to be at that game rooting for the Titans. Boom. Ain't going to happen, fella.
All right.
Titans going down. Broncos going to get their second win of the season.
They're going to be rolling. They're steamrolling now.
Mm-hmm. Thanks for watching. We'll see you guys tomorrow for the games. Make sure to check out the video tomorrow morning, and make sure to check out the live videos on Facebook. See ya.